Hey guys, happy week. I already forgot quarantine. This week's video is going to be me moving out of my shed into my studio, which has just been finished. So I will be giving you guys a tour and a room decorating tour. Yeah. Okay, let's go. So I'll give you guys a tour and I'll show you guys 5 of the space-saving techniques that the studio uses, because as you will see, it's a very small studio. So space-saving tip number 1 that was used in the studio is in the kitchenette area. So it's the sink. Right now it's kind of hard to tell because there's no hole, but as soon as you take off this, here's the sink, turns on. When you're not using the sink nozzle like turns like most sinks, and then this cutting board fills in the area and covers up that hole, so you can use it to cut your stuff up. Like, it's a really cool space-saving tip that also makes the countertop a lot larger than it would have been if this was just a regular hole. Tip number 2 is the bed, because the bed takes up the most space in a room. So in this room, there isn't a bed that's just sitting around and serving no purpose when it's not being used. So the bed is built onto the wall and it comes down to be the bed when you want it to be the bed. I am currently, at this moment, waiting for the mattress to come in, so there isn't a mattress on it, but I will show you guys how this works. Tip number 3 to having a studio or small space seem big is having a mirror, a full wall mirror. So here is the closet. It is a frameless mirror closet, which really maximizes the amount of reflection happening so that the room feels like it's been doubled. Probably my favorite thing about the studio is tip number 4, and that is to have less swinging doors and more sliding doors. But to get to the bathroom, if you had a swinging door, that would take up a lot more square footage. So what we have here is a barn door, and it just opens like that. One of the most space-saving places in the bathroom is the vanity, because it is entirely compartmentalized. Everything slides in and out. There are prefabbed dividers, and that keeps everything organized without having to bring in boxes to organize things, so it saves space. And it looks pretty cool, So one thing that I didn't mention earlier about the studio is that it is designed from scratch. So other than all the prefab stuff that we bought to bring into it, it was all specialized. Custom. Hey guys, so the mattress just arrived. I had to help the mailwoman carry it because it was really heavy, and I think it was like 65 pounds, and she asked if I could help, which I did. The mattress is like 4 feet long, so we were essentially 6 feet apart. But here is the mattress, and it's a memory foam mattress, so it just needs to blow up overnight, kind of. I think that's how it works. So I am going to start unwrapping it. So we just finished unwrapping it, and now it is filling up with air as we speak. It's supposed to be 12 inches tall, so I'm gonna throw it into the bed, like the actual bed, and leave it there overnight. And then, I don't know why I'm out of breath from that, but. So as you can tell, the bed is in. We had trouble getting the bed to close because the mattress is still inflating. And it advertised itself as a 12-inch mattress, but this looks a lot more like a 15-inch mattress because it is definitely having a tough time fitting in the hole in the wall for it. But as you can tell, it is in, and this is what it looks like. It's been a while, like 6 months since I did my last, it's echoey. It's been like 6 months since I did my last skincare routine video. So I wanted to show you, since it's been 6 months, what has changed since then and what has worked for me. So let's get started. So the first thing that I use is the Ulta MD Foaming Facial Cleanser. So that is a very gentle face cleanser, and you get your face a little wet and you apply about a pea-sized amount of this stuff because it's kind of expensive, and you rub it in until your face starts foaming. Like, not your face, but like it starts foaming on your face, and you leave it for like 10 seconds and then rinse it off. So that's what we're going to do now, and yeah. So it's starting to foam right now, like that. I usually just leave it on for about 10 seconds before I wash it off and move to step number 2. Okay, so now that it's been around 10 seconds, it's starting to dry up, so I'm going to wash it off. So now that I'm done, I'm going to move on to step number 2, which is using the Toute de Lapel face wash scrub thing, and then I'm going to use this Clarisonic spin brush. So I'm gonna take that cover off, give the spin brush a little wet, and the spin brush is timed so it like buzzes when you have to move on from which part of the face you're working on. And I just put on about that much of this face wash, then I turn it on. Okay, so it's done. I don't want to open my eyes because it will sting if it gets in my eyes, so I'm just going to rinse that off. So that's the last face wash that I used. That one usually, ooh, I made a mess. Because that face wash has benzoyl peroxide, it can stain your clothing, so I recommend either wearing a white shirt or just doing it while you are in the shower, because then it's just easier and you can just clean off that way. So you're just kind of like pressing your face to get the moisture out. You don't really want to rub it because, I don't know, I've heard that that can inflame your skin or just be like, you want to be gentle with your skin. So I moisturize with just this Cetaphil moisturizer, and then I'm going to apply 3 drops of this rosehip oil serum. And what the rosehip oil serum does is it helps correct any like skin discolorations from having acne or from like the sun. So you put it on with your moisturizer. So now that that's mostly rubbed in, I'm going to use this, put 3 drops on. So this is the rose oil serum, and I'm just gonna rub it in. And now that that's all rubbed in, I can move to the last step, which is just sunscreen to protect your face from all those UV rays that you will be experiencing. Whether or not it's cloudy or sunny, you still should be putting on sunscreen to protect your skin. So these are the sunscreens that I use. The first is the UV Clear Broad Spectrum SPF 46 by Ulta MD. The second is the UV Physical Broad Spectrum SPF 41 by Ulta MD. So I usually put on the clear one first, and then I put on the other one because the other one is more like my skin color, so it's not going to make my face look too white. Now that that's done, I'm just going to apply a little bit of chapstick because the face washes can dry your skin out and you moisturize everything but your lips, so chapstick will keep your lips from being dry. So the last thing is something that I actually learned from TikTok, LMAO. This is a vegan collagen boost. You can get it online, and it helps your skin and hair and other stuff, but mostly using it for skin purposes. And it tastes a little bit like honey. It's a little sweet, but it doesn't taste bad. And this particular one is made out of a blend of vitamin C, bamboo extract, and plant collagen boosters. So this one doesn't have any animal products in there. So thank you guys for watching this video. I am going to be super busy this coming week because it's finals week of my freshman year of college, which means it's my last week of freshman year of college, which is going to be pretty crazy, but yeah. If I don't get a video out next week, be expecting some in the upcoming weeks because my friends and I have some very fun vlog ideas planned for this summer. But anyways, with that, it's Micah, and I'm signing out.